Hello! Today we are going to be playing Sakura Clicker, which is a very simple game about clicking. Now this is a current playthrough that I've had going for some time now, so we're going to start at the beginning and we're going to click our way all the way through to as far as we can go. I typically play with the voices and everything else off because it's just too loud and distracting. But for the purpose of showing the game, we'll turn everything on. So the way that the game works, very simple. Click and get gold. So we're gonna start from scratch here. This will give us a little bit of currency that we can use to upgrade our abilities. So it begins very simple. Click to do damage. You defeat enemies, you get gold. So to see that there are sometimes little characters that pop up on the screen. Click those, you get a little bit of bonus gold. Same thing with the chest. Click to unlock them, get more gold. Haru is pretty much our base character, so anytime we upgrade her, we upgrade our base click damage. We can also hire like little retainers that deal damage for us without having to click. That was a little boss there. Anytime, you can sort of see in the top corner here, you have a counter. Every time you defeat 10 enemies in a row, you unlock a boss fight. You defeat that boss fight, you go on to the next level. Now we have our first little retainer. We're going to be doing a little bit more damage now without having to click. So now that we have one of those, we can close the game and we'll still be able to do damage. This is a little gold spirit. Appear for a limited amount of time. Click them, you get a lot of gold as many times as you can click them. The more retainers you unlock, the more damage you do, obviously. So the higher level retainers will do more damage. Sort of scrolling down here, you can see the strength of each retainer. You can also upgrade them. And when you reach certain checkpoints with them, they unlock special abilities, such as increasing their own damage or increasing the amount of gold per click, etc. So typically what I like to do when I first start out a run is to just try to get as many retainers as possible. Upgrade quickly, that way we can blast through the zones, get higher levels, higher amount of gold, cascading effect. Go ahead and do a level 2 on that. We'll just let that. So this is your upgrade tab. You can see all the upgrades that I have. And any time that you reset a run, this is the currency. You spend those currency on these upgrades. So it's something to notice that you don't have to spend all of your currency at once. So for instance, let's say that I only have 30. I could put 30 into here. The currency wouldn't go away. It would just have a down payment of 30 on this next ability. Make sure we So when you upgrade your main character here, certain checkpoints unlock certain abilities for you, not just passive, but clicking abilities. So I believe the first one is at level 50. So when we get to level 50, we can unlock our first ability for the character. We're doing pretty good right now. I think, well, I don't know exactly what I want to go with. Possibly click damage. So I could upgrade that and maybe critical damage with the amount of currency I have. But something like attack speed might be better for the end game. We'll go attack speed. Make sure we're leveling up our retainers here. Hire new ones. Okay, we'll put some there. Alright, so let's continue to go for attack speed. I think it'll give us to 55%. So I have 40 left, which I don't think is enough to get anything else. So we'll just hold it in the bank until I decide what I want to do on the next. Next time I get a amount of currency. This our main character. So we can get her up to 50. So this costs 19,000 to unlock our first ability. So let's try to save up 19,000. Perfect. So this is basically a it changes her into a retainer. So she now does auto-click damage as well. You can sort of see going here. And I guess one thing to notice that there aren't really any common themes among the enemies that you face as far as zones, as far as I've noticed. They're just all various sorts of creatures. My clicking does a decent amount of damage. Get to 69,000 and then begin leveling up our main character. So boss fights give you a little bit more currency than defeating normal creatures. So we'll just spend the rest of my money on my main character so we can get some decent damage. Yeah, see, that's some good click damage right there. Let's just try to get to zone 6. You can wait for the gold to go into your inventory, but if you mouse over it, you'll pick it up right away. Which I sort of like to do because otherwise it just clogs up the screen. Level up the Doing pretty good. So once we get past zone 5-5, it will be to zone 6. Each zone has 5 sub-levels. A little bit more to 2.6. Go. Focus on leveling up our main character to 100. We should be able to get after this chest. Alright, so now we get our massive strength. This is basically, you click this, and you deal a lot of click damage to the enemy. 75 clicks worth. So that does have a cooldown, and I normally save it for boss fights. You would otherwise not be able to defeat a boss to get to the next zone. So your character has an unlock at 50, but all of your retainers begin their unlocks at 100. And obviously, the higher the retainer, I guess the more gold it takes to level them up. So the first retainers that you unlock don't take a lot of gold to level up. Let's just save it for 24 million. I lied. We're gonna level up that retainer that we already have. And we're gonna get our very first one. We're gonna get Choyo up to 100. So now Choyo has increased damage by 50%. Which, when you compare it to our latest one, isn't a lot. 2.21 million at level 4. whereas she has 25,000 level up. So really it's just, I guess, weighing benefit and cost of spending gold on lower level retainers in order to get an increase in their abilities. Sometimes it's better to just increase this guy, I should say Nishi, one level than it would be to level up, one of your lower ones 2 times. But if you have the money to spare, it's not bad, because sometimes they offer benefits beyond bonus to damage. Like, for instance, increase the stage gold amount by 25%. So when we get Choyo to 200, then we'll be getting a passive gold bonus. Help Sakura now. We got a good party going. So let's see, so we're at 10,000 for level up. Basically the way that I level up my retainers is by comparing the cost of the level up for each retainer, which I guess sounds pretty simple. So, for instance, this is 795 to level up once. This would be 10,000 to level up once. So it would be cheaper to level her up 100 than it would be to level up Haru. So I basically go by 100 increments. I don't really like leveling up 10 here, 20 there. I normally just try to go in 100 increments, one by one. We'll level her up again. There we go. Let's keep going with our retainers. Do that another time. There we go. So now we got a bonus stage gold amount. My retainers are doing a lot of damage right now. So we're currently at 60.49 million overall damage. Whereas our beginning character currently 51,000. So it's not bad for quick damage, but our auto attacks are going to do a lot more damage. So now the next retainer is 3,000, and then after that it's 15,000. So after we level up this 3,000 retainer Jin, we're going to go back to our main character Haru and level her up to get her next ability. We're doing pretty good so far. We haven't been stuck on a boss fight yet. We kept our DPS up pretty well. So we're going at a good pace. I'll show off the massive strike here with this next enemy. Didn't do much because the quick damage wasn't that great. Yeah, 75 times 50,000 isn't that great compared to 127 million per second. So that'll be up in a couple minutes. We can try to get on the boss. Okay. Level up Jin and then we'll level up Haru. Haru's all leveled up, which is nice. But her upgrade costs 2.9 billion. Haru is the only of the retainers that once you level them up to their required level, you then need to purchase her upgrade. All the other ones come automatically. just a little bit more. There we go. Now this is probably her most useful ability. It's a gold fountain. So when you activate the ability, you get gold per click. So most of the times I'll save that for a boss fight when I'm going to be clicking a lot anyway. Otherwise, it's good to use pretty much whenever. But it does have a long cooldown. So I usually wait until I'm on a zone that I'm stuck in. That way I don't, I guess, waste the downtime. Because if I were to use it now on zone 9-2, or I guess 9-3, I would only be getting the gold that zone 9-3, delivers. Now if I were to wait to say zone 10-1, I'd be getting a lot more gold. And one thing to notice that the gold per click does stack. So I can use this gold fountain and also click on that creature there. And still get gold. Double gold per click. So we'll just blast through right now and get a lot of gold. Alright, pretty good haul. So we're close to 55 billion. We'll wait it out for 55 billion. We'll get Kagami. So this boss fight is typically when I'd use something like this, or the gold fountain. There are upgrades that you can get that increase the boss timer. When you first start out, the bosses can actually be pretty difficult, because they don't give you enough time to accrue enough damage to defeat them. But when you play a lot more and you complete playthrough after playthrough, you can upgrade that, you get a lot more boss timer. Makes it a lot easier to defeat them and move up zones. Something that you can do in this game, which is nice of a clicking game, is you can customize your main character. So this is mine. I obviously have the best taste, so I've made her perfectly, but if for whatever reason you wanted to change that, you can. They've got various hair colors, hairstyles. Of course, Catgirl short black would be the way to go, but if you wanted to change it up, you could. Should have my 55 billion now. We will level up Kagami one more time, and then we'll go back to leveling up our other retainers. Get some nice matches. Probably after this boss fight, I'll have 55 million. That was way off. Okay. So, Shoyo is at 70,000. I think our other one was at 15,000. So we'll get her and then we'll go back up to Shoyo. Alright, another stage gold bonus. What did we get for Kaya? 75% damage. Now we're going up to Mari. 252,000 for Kyo.
ダメち
246,000 for Dai.
負けたさ
14,000 for Haru. So let's go back down to well, we'll do Kyo and then we'll back up. I should have plenty of money. I should have done Dai first, but that's fine. And Ima's definitely
あ
going
ん
to
た
be
早い
next.
ち痛いやダメ当たってる
Alright.
やられたぞ
So that's a bonus 20% damage to everybody. That's pretty good. Click damage by 10%, not bad. So Haru's at 14
もう
million.
ダメむ
Let's level up
いや
Rotate it a little bit more.
ひどい
So 3 million for an upgrade. 4 million for an upgrade. 14 million. So we'll go down to that 3 million. It's starting to get pretty expensive though. So this will probably be the last upgrade I can do on a character for a while,
やら
I
れちゃっ
suppose.
たもうダメ
Really deplete me.
ダメちあどうして
So I'll just save up 800 billion
それだけ
to get Tamiko.
やるわね何すんのもうダメ痛いですやられましたわダメだガオ痛くガオピャン
She's growling at us. Gao.
ピャンピャンガオガオ痛く
Eager Tiger.
ガガもうやだいやもういやそんなち痛い
Well, I really need a Chester, a gold fox. I'll be able to get up to my 836 billion.
やられちゃったやめてこんなのダメむあんた早いち
Getting close. Go, a little bit more.
負けちゃった痛いもん当たってるいややめてもうダメちょっとダメいたやあいやダメち
Alright, we got Tamiko now. We can sort of let it go on autopilot for a while. So 14 million for Haru, 4 million for Jin, 30 million for Tori. So we will go Jin.
Yada. Yeah. 何すんの
5% click damage. Next up is going to be Haru. So even if I don't make it up to 300, which is her next one, it's still increasing my click damage by quite a bit. So no matter what, I'm doing good. No, I'm at about 10% of my total DPS per click, which is pretty good damage output. Now this is going to get significantly lower of a ratio as we get more and more retainers and level them up more and more. So clicking eventually will do less and less damage. for right now. That was a large amount of damage. So we're doing good. So we're at 300. Her next upgrade will cost 3.9 trillion. It's going to be a while before I can get that much. Let's see. I guess we'll wait till we get about 900 billion upgrade Tomiko. And after that, maybe we'll wait for the... Well, that's almost 4 trillion. Maybe it would be better just to upgrade Tomiko for a little while. Let's do that. We're almost out of zone 11. Just one more zone. There we go. Tomiko's pretty buff now. So we'll probably wait until we get 4 trillion, get Frenzy. Maybe better to wait until we get 8 trillion. Go on autopilot for a while and then upgrade to get that. The chests are on timers just like the other creatures that pop up. So it's important not to forget about them and let them sit for a while. We have our gold bonus now. Once we defeat this boss, then we'll use the gold bonus because we'll get a higher gold bonus for being on the next zone. You can download auto clickers if you don't want to click, but that takes the whole fun out of this. So we got enough for Asako, and we have enough to upgrade our Haru. Frenzy. Auto attacks the enemy 20 times a second for 10 seconds. This is basically like a burst of damage for 10 seconds. So again, you probably want to save that for boss fights. Most of these abilities you will want to do that. How are we looking? So you are the only character that has an upgrade at 300. All of your other retainers go from 200 to 400 being their next unlock. So there's no real purpose to upgrading them to 300 except as sort of a halfway point, or unless you really want them to do that more damage. So a lot of times I'll skip it unless I know that I can get all the way up to 400 in one go. Well, let's look. So 18 million, 30 million, or 97 million to get to 300. So let's go with the 18 million. That's good. All damage by 20%. Next one is 30 million. Damage by 0.5% of total allied DPS. Now we're at 3.96 billion out of 148 billion. See, the power creep over here is real. It's decreased even further. So my click damage. So we're at 97 million. 96 million. Or 181 million. Completely missed that. Let's do 96 million. There. Now we're really starting to see an increase in the amount of money it takes to hire your next retainer. As the game progresses, there's, I guess, the disparity between the next two gets more and more and more. So you have to really upgrade your retainers if you want to get to the next one. That's sort of when the game starts to slow down. Well, I don't really want to spend 97 million to get her to 300. The bosses are starting to slow down too. So I'll use this ability on our 12-5 boss here coming up. Let's look more at the store page. So they have other options, you just have to purchase them. You can also change facial expressions. I prefer the mischievous, along with that icon. Never upset, angry, normal, suspicious, happy, surprised, smiling, energetic, or perverted. Now, obviously, mischievous would be the way to go. So we are coming up now on the 12-5 boss. Should have no problem beating this boss. Go. Let's actually upgrade our main character a little bit. I want more click damage. It's a large increase in click damage. Well, I guess that's pretty much how the game's going to go. Just wanted to give an overview, and I think I've shown plenty that this game has to offer. So we'll stop it there for now, but I'll always have the game running, so even when I don't have it running, it's gonna be giving me gold. So log in periodically to upgrade your retainers, upgrade your abilities, and go from there. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll be back at you with something new.